Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Good to have your company on this middle show of the middle day of the week. How is it Wednesday already? It's absolutely flying over this week. It's good to be with you. I know this is my first show of the day, but before a few of you go, he's had morning off. He's been just, doing what he wants. There's been very important meetings this morning. Yep. Big wig Ben again in another meeting. No, not really at all. But just a few plans being made for things that might be coming up. Don't ask me because I can't tell you. So don't be going, I can't. I genuinely can't tell you. So yeah. All good fun. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Lots on the horizon, lots to look forwad to. And lots to look forward to today as well. I'm sure you already know, but tonight, live at 5, Colour Me Happy is back. Going to be exploring all things ink pads. And in this show, a launch date, and actually, really looking forward to this because I'll show you a star bar you've got in just a second, but it is all about some brand new digital paper pads that you can get on the website right now. There are 8 of them in total, lots of different designs, lots of fun and lots of crafting possibilities which we'll explore over the course of this show. Value for money wise as well, exceptional. When you see the prices that we're going to pop up on the screen in just a bit, it's brilliant because as long as you've got your computer and an ability to print these, you can just print and print and print and print and print and keep forever, which I think is just brilliant. It is quick, easy crafting, and I think you are going to love at least one, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe all of the different collections that we've got, which we'll go through at the start of the show. And what we'd like you to do, when we go through them in just a little bit, is pick the ones that you want Sheila to demonstrate with. Right, because we've got them all. You choose the ones you want to see in action. We'll make it a nice interactive show. She is like the genie in the Christmas lamp in Aladdin. She is at your command. She's only doing 3 wishes though. Any more than that, she's not going to do. Here she is then, the crafty genie herself, Sheila Halliwell. How are you?
Hello, thank you. I'm good.
Yes.
So sorry, that should have been hello. Good. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, but thank you. I'm good. Yeah. yeah, I'm good. Yeah, ready for another mad couple of hours and then a quick break and then another mad couple of hours. So yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, been busy doing a craft record this morning.
You did a record this morning?
I did a pre-record this morning, so I got it about 9:15 and then did that. And then we did a craft together at 12. It was really weird not having you here, Ben.
Oh.
I said he is in the building, but he's got a meeting. So I didn't let anybody know that you were just playing cricket or anything.
Oh.
And I did say the truth. I did say you were in a meeting. So
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. Didn't want them thinking you were skiving.
No, because I'm not a skiver anymore. I'm always here. Because no, back along they used to go, oh look, there he is, hashtag skiver. Hashtag he's never here. That's what they always used to say. Wasn't
Really?
It? Oh yeah. But I've lost that. Lost that tag now.
Yeah, I should think so. You're here for many hours and many days. So.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Always here.
Yeah.
Right, just a few quick hellos before we get into it. Oh, but by the way, you are happy to craft with whatever our lovely viewers want us to craft with, right?
Yes, obviously. I got the information last week that we were going to have some DigiPapers on the show. So I was like, can you please send me some or a little link where I can print some out? So I got the link. And you will know I am not technologically minded in any way. I'm absolutely rubbish when it comes to computers, but I can print stuff off. And so I printed a small selection from each collection that we're going to show. So I had 1 or 2 ideas for some of them, but there's been nothing prepped. I've just got the papers in front of me all labelled up. So we are, like you say, at your command. So if there's a set you'd like to see, I'll just grab the set and I'll try and rustle up something for your enjoyment.
What do you want to see on the show? Just let Sheila know.
No.
We have got Jan on the show for this one. Jay Pressy says, welcome back everyone from a chilly Philly. Michael Adams says, good afternoon to Ben and Sheila. Hello. Lois says, hello from Ohio. Hello. Hello to Rebecca, who says, hi Sheila and Ben. I love a digital download. Avril Haywood says, good afternoon everyone. I hope you're well today. Sorry I missed this morning's show. I missed it as well. But was topping up my craft shelf at a local shop with CC cards. Gamma, that's Janet D in Dallas, says, good morning, y'all. Hello. Hi to Jean Marie, says, good morning. And Rebecca says, the Jolly Holly Candy Cane stripe is my favourite page. We'll show them all as we go through. And Stephanie Theodore says, good morning, Ben, Sheila, team, social superstar and friends from Farmingdale, New Jersey. Keep the hellos coming in. Just before we get into the digital pads, and again, you can shout up and let us know which ones you want us to craft with. We're going to show you today's Star Buy. It's a 24-hour only deal, and it comes with 150 bonus points for your Club Inspire account. And may I just say, it is a marvellous, marvellous collection of pads here. It's got one of my all-time faves in here. One which I thought had sold out, which we never had on Crafters TV in the first place. And we've got 2 12x12, 2 6x6s. Let me start with the... I'll start with the 12x12s, I think. Oh, we're going on the overhead, are we? Well, it's not up to me, is it? I would have gone the overhead. There we go. So, actually, no, can we go? Because we'll do those. No, because I can't, because I flick them, don't I? I find it, I do it like that. I do this. Anyway, first up, it is the dancing butterflies. So you've got 8 beautiful designs in here, 32 sheets. This is one, as I say, that I'm sure we never had initially on Crafters TV, whether it was like a 8 to 10 pad or what. It never appeared. Then it did appear very briefly, sold out, and we've obviously got it back again now, but it's a beautiful pad, isn't it? Have you seen this one before?
I've never seen it before, no. When I saw that first page there with those lovely browns and creams. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I really like it. Never seen it before. It's gorgeous.
I think it's a lovely pad to get into your crafty armoury, ready for the start of the new year for, you know, springtime makes, summertime makes, Mother's Days, those kind of things. It's bright, it's bold, it's beautiful, and of course, lots of butterflies. Plenty of snippability in here, Sheila, I think. Oh,
yes. I think you could be doing some fussy cutting with this, especially with those like butterflies and layering them up on top of each other. Yeah, it's really, really nice. I like the, I just like the whole thing, Colour palette's gorgeous. Lots of different butterflies of all sorts of different species. Don't ask me, I'm not a lepidopterist. And on the reverse, you have got more sort of, I suppose, a little bit sort of laid back, the designs in here. But again, look at that. You've almost got like sort of stamped images of the butterflies, sort of fainter images of the butterflies there. Lots of opportunity and lots of craftability with this beautiful pad. 32 sheets, as I say. So you're getting 8, well, that's beautiful. I love that one. 8 different designs, 4 sheets of each. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. It's quite dreamy, isn't it?
It is quite dreamlike. Yeah. You almost feel like a little fairy ought to be floating around that page.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
So that's your first pad you're getting. I mean, value here is incredible. £32, 44 bucks. You're going to get the most brilliant paper pad we've ever done, the vintage scrapbook. I love this.
Oh, you like this, don't you? This is amazing.
It's 80 days around the world. Phileas Fogg. It's like, as I always say whenever I see this, like a traveller's been around the world, collected all of his findings, written down all of his notes, collected stamps from various places, you know, all around the world, taken photos of some, you know, famous monuments and popped them into a beautiful pad. It is absolutely stunning. And of course, it's got that real vintage feel to it with the, you know, the script, the stamps, the iconography in here, beautiful maps as well. Absolutely incredible designs. And like we always say whenever we see it, one of my absolute faves that we've ever done. 24 sheets in there, you're getting 12 designs, 2 of each. And then you've got 2 6x6 pads as well. Remember, 150 bonus points with these. The Sparkle and Sass and the Little Adventurer, 2 pads that work really nicely together. Both done on that sort of pearlised cardstock.
Yes, these are really nice pads as well. I love the one you've just shown too. That's gorgeous because, again, I think you've got something for everyone here, haven't you? So whether you like making cards, mixed media, you know, scrapbook layouts, little boxes and bags, there's something here for everyone. But these are lovely papers. I think these are great for baby cards as well. And just a really nice palette of colours in there. Yeah,
beautiful. So that one is your Sparkle and Sass. So again, 24 sheets in there, 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. And then you've got the Little Adventurer. And this one's so cool because you've got some really cool patterns in here, some really sort of funky designs in there. It's very sort of, it's quite 80s, that one, isn't it?
It does,
really?
yeah, definitely, definitely going back a few years. But I think they work quite nicely together. I think I did a project on Hobby Maker with these, and I used, because they're both pearlescent, obviously, I used one sheet out of the Sparkle and Sass, and then I used the other sheet out of this one. And put them both together, and they still worked, even though one was kind of boyish and one was girlish. Yeah. But yeah, they did work together really nicely.
I think if you wanted to separate it like that, obviously, you know, you can use these however you wish, but you could say little boy's pad, isn't it? And little girl's pad working very nicely together alongside these two big 12 by 12s. All of those for £32 or 48 bucks is incredible value for money.
Yeah.
And of course, you're going to get 150 bonus points. Only for today and only while stocks last. So worth stocking up, getting them into your basket and not missing out on those deals. Right, new digipad. So we're going to chat around these with Sheila as we go through. You holler up in the comments and let us know which ones you love the best. The first one we're going to do, so these are Violet Studio. We're going to go after the Ski Lodge first of all. And I believe there are 12 designs in this particular pad. We, I mean, look at the prices, by the way.
Oh my goodness, are you joking?
Or $3.19.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I know you're not getting the physical pad, but there's something about printing out these.
Yeah.
Honestly, it gives you something. I'm not just saying that. When I was stood printing them out the other day, I was thinking, when you have to download the files, and as I said, I'm rubbish on technology, download the files and they come through, and I was like, oh gosh, I put the printer on, get my phone, find the files, print it from my phone, go to the app. But as soon as I'd picked one and it was coming out the printer, it gives me a different feeling that I get to having a normal paper pad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my goodness, because it's printing out, you can see the designs coming out. You're like, oh, this is really exciting. So yeah, when you see these from Ben, you will love them.
And that is the brilliant thing about them. As we have a look up, we can chat as we look. The great thing is that you've got all these wonderful designs. And if you're a Violet Studios fan, you will know that there is an actual pad with sort of similar designs to this. Not exactly the same, but you can overlap that if you've already bought it. But what's brilliant, Sheila, is that obviously it's nice to have actual pads that we sell. What's the word I'm looking for? Physical. There we go. That's the word.
Yeah.
Physical pads. But how nice just to have these on the computer for quick makes.
Yeah.
To just be able to literally go to the computer, press print, and you've got these forever.
Yeah, definitely. And you only need to print one out at a time as you need them. Or if you're doing classes or groups, or you want to do batch making, all the same, to make and sell. So you sell a pack of 6 cards. These are great because you just go, right, well, I can get probably four 6x4 card fronts out of one sheet.
Yeah.
Then that's 4 cards, isn't it? The great thing is as well, looking at that price, because I think a lot of people always go, oh, you know what? Digipads are great, but you have to use the ink on your computer, and ink is expensive. But if your digi-download is inexpensive, which this is, I mean, it's a couple of pounds for goodness sake, then this means it's an affordable way as well. And if you print these off, you can keep all your other lovely pads that you've bought over Christmas that you want to keep, and then just use these for your cards to send out.
That was Ski Lodge. 12 designs in there, $2.39 or $3.19. If you like that the most, holler up. Next up, we are off for some Home for Christmas. And again, I believe this is 12 different designs that you're going to be getting. The prices are incredible, £2.39 or $3.19. Just as we go through these and show the different designs, I mean, paper-wise, do we need to get any special paper, Sheila, do you think, whilst you're printing, or not really? Oh, I love that.
You know what? You can get special paper, you can get glossy paper, you can put them onto photo paper, you can put them onto texture paper. It depends on your printer.
Right.
Now, when I bring mine in, you will see I've just done mine on 160 GSM white cardstock.
Right.
Which is kind of in between paper and card. And I've not done anything, so I've just selected plain paper and I've just done them on a standard print. And I was amazed at how they've come out because there's nothing, it's just a bog standard printer that I've got. But yeah, if you're used to printing stuff out and you have special paper, then do that. But you can do that, alter that in your settings on your printer.
I love the fact, again, you can make smaller cards with these two. The one I just showed you a minute ago, you might want to think about getting your your nesting dies out with as well and cutting into these. Those would look really cool, those little cards in the wreath. But you've got patterns on here too. I like this one, it's really cool. Love the little cards that you've got as well with the trees in. Yeah,
and the trucks as well. And if you've got the harvest truck die, or you've got the cloche die, you've got like that little truck in, haven't they, with the tree in the back. So again, you can be incorporating that into those as well. So, really, really useful to have them. And for the price, like you say, they're not taking up any room. just going to sit on your computer.
I think particularly for people who are short of room in their craft rooms, and there's a lot of people, these are brilliant because, well, A, you'll get them straight away, won't you? B, they're not going to take up any room, and C, for £2 or $3, you can just go again and again and again and again. We've got some comments coming through, which we'll do in just a second. Let me show you the next set here. This is Festive Folk. This next set. Have you got a particular favourite yet, Sheila? Or
do you know what? Well, I really like this one. I like kind of the folk art style.
Yeah.
I do love Ski Lodge.
Okay.
And I also love, I mean, I really like them all, but I love Jolly Holiday as well.
Oh.
Which is coming up, because I couldn't really decide if I had to pick one. I do like Jolly Holiday, and this one, I love Festive Folk.
You'll not be surprised that one of my favourites coming up in a minute, Merry Woofmas.
Yes, of course it is, yes.
I absolutely love. Ski Lodge I love. But this has got a bit more of I don't know, a bit more of an expensive feel to it, this one, if you know it. Like an expensive Christmas, hasn't it?
Yes, definitely. And I feel that this has got more of a US style.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know why. Whether it's, I just feel like it has with those like florals. I'm looking at that one now on my desk, and I just think those florals are quite. It reminds me of like American style, you know, with the poinsettia and just how it's set out and designed.
Oh, that's nice.
It does remind me of that, but I think they're all great.
There's 14 sheets in this, and if you're looking at the price and thinking, well, why is that more? There's 14 designs in your Festive Folk. All absolutely beautiful again. Just flip to the last page there. You know, once again, really cool just to be able to get your, your nesting dies out, snip into these, use these as little toppers. So far, Home for Christmas is the most popular in the US so far, and then Jolly Holiday. Let's do one more, and then I'll read some comments, and then we'll do the others. So this next one I love is Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday. We're all going on
a jolly holiday. Hi, fans. Want to go for a ride on my bus? I don't know. I suppose it's because I'm quite young at heart. I love characters. I love like cartoons still, and these are so cool. But you've got the little polar bear, you've got a raccoon, you've got the bear and the fox in here. Lots of fun. Again, lots of snippability in these papers, isn't there? Yeah,
completely. I mean, you've got toppers straight away there, or little elements. I think the fact that we've got crowns as well on, like the fox and the, what's the other animal that's got the crown on? Is it the
polar bear?
The polar bear. So they could be used for birthdays, couldn't they?
Oh yeah,
so
absolutely.
Got a crown on. It's more party time rather than Christmas.
And like these designs here, again, just kind of very generic, spotty designs.
Yeah.
But you've got candy canes in here. Again, use this paper all year round.
Yeah,
you've got candy canes with a different colour background. Ah, those are cute.
Look at those, they are funny.
Feel like those would be quite a nice size and quite cute to put on crackers, like as little cracker toppers.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, if you've got your little dies, you can cut round those. If you don't want to fussy cut them. That raccoon looks like he's actually got sunglasses on, doesn't he? Even though he hasn't.
Does.
It looks like a cool raccoon.
A cool raccoon?
It could even be a cat. I reckon you could probably kind of modify those glasses.
Yeah, you probably could actually.
To make it, cut the little like fur off the edge. It looks like a cat burglar actually, doesn't it?
A cat burglar,
on the one you're coming up to, I think, which it looks like a cat burglar on a postage stamp.
Well, we've got stars. There we go, it does, because he's got a stripy top on.
Yeah. That's a cat burglar for me.
Yeah. But look, Snowman is brilliant. We've got Father Christmas in there too. Again, here, use it as a whole, or again, you've got lots of beautiful like strips you can cut into. Love the candy cane. Oh, that's a brilliant
brilliant
design. Beautiful Christmas trees, sort of like almost a little bit Nordic in its design there. Yeah. Stars again on a different colour background. I mean, look at all the snippability you've got there, for goodness sake.
Can you imagine if you gave that to your children and they're making the Christmas cards for school,
for
their friends? They would be cutting those stamps out, wouldn't they, and putting them on the envelope.
That's a really
then they take
lovely
them
idea.
in the school and put them in the school post box where they post all the cards for everybody. Well, I used to love that when we had post box at school.
I know.
And then someone would go and empty it, and you'd bring them round for class 4.
Oh, yes.
And you'd be sat there on the end of your desk.
That was the thing you waited to be asked, didn't you? Like, can you go and empty the box and do all the delivery? I used to love doing that.
I know. Brilliant.
Yeah. There's my Christmas lights all tangled.
Nice.
And then you've got some hollies in there as well. So that one is the Jolly Holiday, 16 sheets there again. So if you're looking at that pricing, it's more, because you're getting more designs. A few quick comments, and then we'll go through more of the designs that we've got here. But these are all fantastic. The prices are incredible. I mean, you might want to just jump in and grab them all. Hi to Jean Marie, who's joined us. Hello also to Stephen Ferguson. Jen Shank says good morning and hello. Hi to Jeffrey Langley. Hi to Stephanie Theodos. Michael says, hi Dan, please let Ben know he has a package.
Oh.
It's not here yet. We'll go and have a look for it. It might be in reception. I'll have a look in between shows. Crafty Halo is in from Indiana. The Birdman is under the weather at the moment, says Michael. Full of cold, so no bird watching for a few days. We'll get well soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Afternoon, Ben and Sheila. Ben, I have posted a card for the exchange this morning from Exeter. We've got a Devonshire one!
Yay!
Yes! We will put that, I'm going to put that on the map as soon as I possibly can, Mary. Thank you.
Yes,
Wanda says, morning all. Got cards sent from Lewiston, Idaho, right on the border with Washington and Oregon. We will we'll message those, Idaho, Lewiston. Natalie joins us as well, saying, so that I could print on A4 paper and use digital paper now that I am moving into a temporary tiny home. She's bought a printer. So there you go.
Wow, fabulous, just in time.
You can also just select the papers that you want to print, says Kim T. That is the other thing. You don't have to print all of these off. Just choose one design and have the others on the computer still. So this one is called Love Xmas.
Yes.
Right, we're going back on the overhead, seeing if the cameraman is going to film this properly. Yeah, there's a guy, he's up there, he's a cameraman. He's always up there and he just has to dangle down with the camera, and sometimes it goes a little bit wobbly.
He's actually outside, isn't he? He's on the roof, and we cut a hole, didn't we?
Yeah.
For his camera and his glasses, Yeah.
That's what, you think, we don't have these people here. He's right there with his camera. He's Tony, he's called.
Tony,
Yeah. Got no shins. Right. This... Right, 16 designs. What do we make of this one then, Sheila? Oh, this is pretty, isn't it?
This is really nice as well. I mean, straight away there, you've got little toppers, haven't you? You've got gift cards there. This is rather quirky. I feel like this is a little bit retro in a way. It's really nice. It's simple. It's easy. And I love that one. I've printed that one out because I really liked it. I thought I need to print that out.
It's a word search, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really fun. I thought it'd be great to do like bunting and stuff with that, and then and hang that up. And I just like the way there's the generic ones as well. So you've got like the spotty ones and the stripy ones.
Well, like these again. I mean, I know it says there's like it doesn't actually spell out Christmas there, does it? You could use that outside of Christmas easily.
Yeah. There's I think it'd be good to do for a game for children because they could see what words they can spot.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
As well. And if you're anything like I am, when I look at these, when I've got the files, I clicked on the files and enlarged them to look at what they were. And straight away, I would look at one and think, oh, I could do 4 cards with that for like 5x5 cards. And then go into something else and think, oh, I could do some gift tags with that. So rather than just print them all out and look at them this time, what I've done is just looked at them on the screen and then thought, what could I do with that? So then I know what I'm going to print out. So the great thing is with these, I bet some of our viewers who've bought these now have actually printed some of them out before we've even looked at them.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of that all the way across the world. They buy it, you get the download straight away. You'll have printed them off before 3 o'clock.
And you can obviously print them to the size that you want, correct? So like 6x6, if you've printed does that. 12x12 print. If you've got 12x12 printer, you can obviously do that as well. So you've got real craftability with these.
Yeah, definitely.
Cindy says, I like the sheen on these papers. It looks better than my plain paper and thinner than my photo paper. What do you guys use out there? I don't know what. I feel like this is just normal.
It's quite shiny, isn't it? I remember when they printed them out for me in the autumn. With the autumn digipapers, and they gave them to me. They were quite shiny. Yeah. Excuse me. Now, I prefer a more matte finish. So I've just printed mine out on, like I said, plain card that you would use probably for stamping and toppers and things like that. But it's up to you. You'll get a different effect depending on what your setting is as well on your printer, because you can print it like a photo.
Yeah.
You can print it like professional. You can do standard. You can do draft. It depends what ink you've got in your printer as well, and how much how much you want to print out or how little you want to print out. So just have a play really and decide on what size you want to do it.
Make your own gift tags with these, says Lisa P. Digital papers save on storage, says Sandy. And depending on the paperweight, it's good for layering without a lot of bulk.
Yeah.
Thank you also to Journelle, who says she sent 2 cards from Centralia, Washington.
Ooh.
Centrally located between Portland, Oregon and Seattle, Washington. Hence the name Centralia, or Centralia. Centralia? It's the midway point between the 2 major cities. Carolyn says, I've just popped the Jolly Holiday into my basket, waiting for more characters, Ben. Wait till you see Merry Woofmas. Hi to Carolyn in Boise. Mary Shaw says, I really like the Merry Woofmas too. And also, of course, no shipping with this, which is brilliant. Literally order it, get it straight into your basket. This one's called North Star. And look what we've got here. Lots of different types of Christmas covered off in all of the papers, aren't there really, Sheila?
Yes, yeah, definitely. We've got some brights, we've got some more monotones, we've got some darker tones.
Oh, wow.
I think this is really nice. Straight away, there's some absolutely lovely little like toppers in here, little square toppers about 2 by 2 inches. Really, really lovely, and I think they'd be great as backgrounds, almost like a chessboard type thing. These are the ones I thought these would make really cute little cards. I've got some 3 by 3 inch card blanks, and I think they're lovely, but look at that.
Very busy in the US for these, I'm just hearing in my ear. Let us know in the comments again, anything that you want to see, any of these you want demoed. I did see somebody asking for the Festive Folk. A lot of people talking about that actually, so we might have a little look at that. We're getting on to the Nutcracker in just a second, but that's beautiful. Look at that, the holly and the ivy, the mistletoe we just showed you. I love that.
That is really lovely, isn't it? It almost gives me a thought of, is it the, I don't know which flag it is. Which flag is it that has a moon? Has it got a moon?
China.
No, it's not. No, I'm thinking more.
Turkey.
Oh, Turkey, yeah. I almost felt like it had like a Jewish theme in there. You know, would it be like with the stars and the moon? Not like Hanukkah. Would it be? No.
I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, and I thought, oh, that's really, really lovely. And I love the fact we've got like those little. They're almost like rose hip berries, aren't they? I don't know if they are rose hip berries.
Yeah.
But
very beautiful.
I just thought it was really nice in a different kind of way. Bit unusual.
That is £2.39 or $3.19. Again, ease of crafting, straight to your inbox, ready to craft straight away. This one is the Nutcracker. And again, it may well be that you had the physical pad from the Violet Studios range. This is just a continuation of that. And again, if you some of these we have seen in physical form. And obviously, eventually, those pads will run out as you go. These, you can print off forever and ever and ever. As long as you've got a printer full of ink and paper, you've got these ready and raring to go. But look at all the different characters that you've got here. You've obviously got the Nutcracker. You've got the little Sugar Plum Fairy. Love, again, that we give you the opportunity to cut into them and make smaller cards.
Yeah, and even the panels at the top and bottom can be used, definitely. Really nice. I love that one.
Baubles and bells.
Brilliant.
There's the Mouse King there. And again, little toppers that you can snip into, get your nesting dies out. Yeah. Oh, that's very nice as well,
That's lovely, isn't it?
Very rich looking with all the nutcrackers. Again, all the different characters. Little snow globes you can snip into. Sugar Plum Fairy's got her own paper in here. Oh, it's going to be so hard to choose your favourites from all of these.
It is, isn't it?
The thing is, again, though, if you think about how many, is it 8 new sets we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. 8.
Yeah.
I think even if you wanted to buy the whole lot, it's not going to cost you any more than about £24, £25.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy, really.
Is it?
But that is your beautiful Nutcracker. 16 sheets in that one.
Nice.
Yes, 16 designs. Then...
Ben's favourite, Ben's favourite.
Oh, sorry, I missed out. I thought I missed out a few. This is the Nutcracker still.
Ah, yes.
So you've got some smaller sweaters there to be able to snip into, and then just a few other designs that I missed. I was thinking there was no doubt that was 16 sheets, but those are the other 4 sheets that I didn't show you. And totally by accident, I've saved the Merry Woofmas to last. This is going to be the most popular, surely. It's a follow-up from the Best in Show, which was, well, I don't know if it genuinely is, but it is in my eyes, because you had the Merry Woofmas, which was, you had the Best in Show, which was obviously your sort of day-to-day dogs, and here is all of your dogs in Christmas outfits. So you've got little Dalmatians, you've got King Charles Spaniels,
Brilliant.
You've got little terriers in here, you've got a little cockapoo. Is that a bulldog? Or is it a corgi?
It does look like a corgi, doesn't it?
Could be whatever you want it to be, I suppose. Look at them all there. Look at the sausage dog.
Yeah, they're really funny, aren't they?
Producer Johnny, have you got your sausage dog yet? Oh, not yet. He's going to... Oh, if you live next door to Johnny, look out, he's going to steal your dog.
Oh, my goodness. Do you want a sausage dog, do you, Johnny?
They've got a little sausage dog puppy next door, you see.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You can put them in your pocket, can't you, when they're that small? Oh, look at those.
Dashing through the snow.
I like the one at the next one at the Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah.
I just love the way those dogs' back legs are kind of sprawled.
Yeah.
You know, like it's really relaxed, isn't it?
Exactly
just sat
right.
there.
Yeah, his little Christmas neckerchief on. But again, it's quite nice that obviously this is dog themed, but you do then get more sort of generic papers in each one as well. Love the Christmas puds.
Yes.
They're a lot of fun.
Definitely.
You know, candy cane stripes in here as well, which you get across other collections.
They're quite good as well in the fact that you can be making your envelopes as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got the envelope template pack that we have here with all the papers, you'd be able to make some great envelopes and liners as well.
Poodle.
That's cute. Look at them, like, got the noses together.
More stars. I mean, look at these. Again, like you said, stamps for envelopes.
Definitely. I mean, you could put those on the... If you are really posting your letters, you couldn't put those on the stamps. But can you imagine?
What am I letting
What's
get posted?
going on here?
Just write £1.94 on there, or whatever it is.
Where's the king gone?
First class.
All of a sudden we've got a king dog here. Yeah, but you could put them on the back of your envelope as like a seal, couldn't you?
Yeah.
They're really cute.
You've got, again, more sort of generic designs in here. Here, the dogs in the picture frames, I think, are absolutely...
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Brilliant. Loads of snippability. And then this final one here, which is all the beautiful hearts, and then the snowflakes as well. Loads of love coming through for these. Thank you, everybody, for all of the love. There's loads of comments coming through. Thank you for all of these. These papers would make great wrapping paper for gift bags and boxes. Says Rebecca. Good morning, says Evelyn. I've received multiple large box deliveries yesterday, says G. Marie, during the snowstorm. I felt so badly for the delivery person trudging up the driveway again and again. I'm sure he was cursing me. And Jen says the North Star paper would go well with tiny treasures to make a baby card. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Which ones do you want us to craft with? I've seen a lot of people saying they like the Merry Woofmas.
Yep.
Including this guy. And I've seen a lot of people saying they like the Festive Folk as well. So I'd say those two potentially would be the two to start with, Sheila.
Okay, so let's go with the Festive Folk then. So I have got, let me see what I printed. I think I printed three sheets off here. So I chose that one first because I really like that one. Then I went for the toppers, and then we went for this one. So we can probably just do a little bit of kind of layering and using some of these with maybe some white card in between or some red card.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab the little trimmer because I'd forgotten to get the trimmer. I've got everything else but not the trimmer. So we've got these really, really nice toppers. So let's chop down here first. So we'll chop some of the toppers, and obviously we can save that bit. And we can save the bit at the bottom as well. So let's chop that one just along there. And again, mine are just on a regular, I think it's our cardstock actually. I think it's 160 GSM. It must be, because I think that's the only place I would have it from if it's 160. So again, it's nice cardstock for printing on too. It's like topper weight. So if you were making toppers, you would probably make them with a 160 GSM weight, or if you were printing them out, or if you were buying toppers, I think they would be about 160, and then your the card tends to be heavier. So let's have a look which one we should use. So we're going to slice these up. I mean, you could use all four on an 8x8 card if you wanted to.
Yeah, why not?
But I'm going to chop them down, and we will then do a little bit of layering. And this is like I'm at home now, isn't it? So I'm just chopping up and going, right, what can we do with these? So let's have a look. So we've got, let me bring this in. So I've got a 6x6 card here. So I think what we'll do is we will do like a couple of, let's choose which one we want. So I quite like that one. I quite like that one. In fact, I like them all, but I quite like I do like this one. This is what caught my eye. Okay. First, that one, and I do like that one. So I'm thinking, do we go with like a contrast, or do we have the bird? And let's see what coloured cardstock I've got here. I've got loads of.
Are you using that paper behind as the matte layer? Are you?
Well, I was going to, but I wanted to do like I was thinking I would do some kind of contrast. So, say for instance, if I did that one, and then did. And put it onto something. So maybe if I could find a blue, something like that, in my wallet of big mess here that I've got.
The wallet of big mess.
My wallet of big mess. Oh, that's not the same. It's weird when you get it right near. Let me see what I've. Oh, now then. What about this one? Or this one? What I do every time we get. Oh, see, that would probably be perfect, wouldn't it? Every time we get a collection that comes with a linen pad. See, that's not bad. Yeah, we might get away with that. Then I take one sheet of every colour and I put it into my big wallet. And so I've got the same this is a textured wallet, and then I've got a regular one over there that's just got like plain cardstock and metallic and stuff like that. So I think we might be able to get away with that. So what I'm going to do, I might just trim that down a little bit more, but I'm going to do it on the guillotine, because I think I recall Debbie saying that the blade might need changing in that. It's a little bit chewy, so we want it to be neat. So let's just trim this so the edges are a bit neater. I don't want it to look like it's chewed. So I think we'll do, this will be the focus. Yeah. And we'll perhaps pop this onto either a nice piece of that red with all the flowers on, or we might just put it on a piece of plain red, and then we'll layer it onto the white one that's got the patterns on. That's a little bit better. There are a couple of little furry edges there that I didn't want. So what we can do now, let's grab a bit of, we've got some reds here. Let's see if we've got, in fact we might use that as well.
Yeah, that'd work.
I'm thinking now, because I want to use a piece of this as well, across the bottom. So, is everybody changing their mind
Jolly
now?
Holidays are number one apparently
goodness,
now.
It's going to be crazy, isn't it?
Merry Woofmas has got to be up there though.
It must be. It absolutely must be, surely.
Oh, is in the UK, not in the US apparently.
Oh, interesting, isn't it? Interesting,
Yeah,
very interesting. So let's chop this down then. So we want to, you'll probably get borders on yours when you print it out. And I did actually click on borderless, but it's still, it's still printed out with a border on. So I thought, oh, well, it doesn't matter. So we'll cut this down to, I'm going to cut this down to 5 3/4, I think. So it's 5 3/4. And then we can put this onto some of that darker colour that we just grabbed out of there. So 5 3/4. There we go, bring in our 6x6 card. So there's going to be quite a bit of chopping on here, but obviously that's just the way it is, because we've got everything's on an A4 sheet, so we will have to do some serious chopping.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just had a look, seeing there is quite a bit of printer chat going on as well. What I would say is you don't need to buy a hugely expensive printer.
No,
to
not
print
at all.
these off. If
not
you don't have one, don't go spending silly amounts on printers.
Not at all, no. Let's grab a piece of white as well. Can we get that on there? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do the bird on a piece of white, or the dove, should I say? It's not a bird, Sheila. It's a dove.
Well, it's still a bird.
Christmas dove, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's put this onto a nice little layer of white.
Okay.
First of all, and we might add a little bit of sparkle to this. So let's just top that under there and do it by eye. Just for speed.
Great for making wrapping paper, gift bags and boxes, a lot of people saying.
Definitely, definitely.
Lynette's favourite is the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
It's so Christmassy. We've got a house in our neighbourhood who've got 2 big nutcrackers stood outside their house. It's the first time I've seen that as Christmas decorations this
How
year.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Nice idea.
How exciting.
They must be about 4 foot, I would say. Yeah, they're pretty sizable. Yeah.
Whoa, that big.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I haven't got anything up yet, Christmas decorations, lights or anything. Ours is at the bottom of the cul-de-sac and we're the only house in the cul-de-sac that hasn't put any lights up yet.
Do you know what though? It does make you... I think when you get back and everybody starts putting them up, you feel a bit like you're a bit odd. But do you know what? If you're working full time, and we have long days because we work through till 7, and then we pack up, and then we're lucky if we get out by 7:15, aren't we, really? So what we then do, we get back, if I drive home, then I'm like, well, I can't put decorations up at 10 o'clock at night. And then the next day I'll be working. So if you're working, now I notice there's some gone up in our street actually, but everyone in our street is retired. Most of the people in our street are like in their 80s.
Oh, are
so
they?
when I see my neighbour next door, Frank, he's 83.
He don't get up a ladder, does he, and put the lights up?
He gets up the ladder, right?
Oh,
and last year,
Careful,
I know,
Frank.
I shout. I'm like, right, Wayne, I'm going in the other room. I can't watch this because he had a lot of falls last year.
Well, that's what happened to my mum. 75, climbed up a ladder, broke her pelvis.
Oh my goodness! Honestly, they just won't do as they're told. And I could hear the ladders, and I said, Wayne, he's getting the ladders out. I said, we can't let him go up the ladders. And his wife's in the house, so she's probably said, or she probably doesn't know that he's going up the ladder. And all the time I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what if he falls? And I was in the living room, and I said, right, I can't stay here. I'm sorry, I have to go in the other room. I can't watch because if he falls off, I just don't know what I'll do. And then he comes out with the jet wash and he starts clearing the gutters out on the ladders.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, Frank, no, just stop.
Just close the curtains and don't watch.
Exactly.
For goodness sake.
Exactly. So he's yeah. So they've got the lights up now, and they have a real tree. They get a real tree every year, and they put it on the rockery in the front garden.
A tree for the garden?
Yes, they put it outside. It's got all these beautiful lights on, and it's like, oh my goodness, they're putting me to shame. And then they'll see us and they'll say, you all right, not seeing you. I was like, well, I've been up in the north. I said, oh, then I've been down in Worcestershire at TV. So our decorations tend to be quite last minute, really.
Yeah,
but,
I think we're doing ours this weekend. We're getting the tree. I nearly bought a £25 tree from Tesco the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A real one?
A real one,
That's pretty good price, isn't it?
But you can't see how good they are because they're obviously netted, aren't they?
Yes.
So I have visions of unclipping the net and all the branches falling on the floor,
like
the needles just
Yeah, bald on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do something.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, it's I bought one. I saw one in a house. Saw one at a house when we lived over in Derbyshire, and I was like, oh, I want one of those for the front garden. And it's just like a circular base, and then it has a pole up the middle.
Yeah.
And then you've got all these lights on rope, like little ropes. And what you do is you pull them all down from the top, a bit like a maypole. And then you attach them around the bottom of the circle with these little pegs. And then it lights up, you plug it in, it lights up. And it looks really cool. But it's a bit of a faff trying to get all the like ropes straight.
Yeah.
It really is. It's quite hard work. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll put it up. So it's going to be a bit wild, this one, I think. Because what I want to do is I want to just trim that bit off there. I want to put a couple of little panels. So like we've got this one here. So we're still bringing in those colours. So let's get this onto the front of the card. So I'm using this nice deep, I'm not sure what this is from. It might be like graceful plumes, possibly.
Yeah, it could be.
With the turquoisey colour, doesn't it? Like the tealy colour. So that will, I changed my mind. I was going to have a white bit at the front, but I might just trim a little bit off the end here. We're going to do a blue front like that.
Okay.
I think I've just need to trim the edge here because it's just slightly overhanging.
I can see lots of people saying that they're in snow today. If you want to send in any snow pictures,
really?
studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Michelle, obviously you need to send a picture because you said I'm late as I had to pick up the dog from the groomers. He's been getting his Christmas do. Michelle Franklin, we need to see the do, please. Sharon Bowers joins us from South Carolina. Email at the bottom of the screen for any pictures. Christmas decorations, Christmas trees, dog doos.
Dog doos.
Any Christmas makes. Maybe you've already downloaded your digital papers and you've made a card. We'd love to see it.
That would be bizarre, wouldn't it? Because they'd be ahead of us.
Yeah.
Even though we're in front time-wise.
Exactly right. Just to say as well, we do need some projects for Friday Night Faves this week. So 5 projects to show on Friday Night Live. And if yours is shown, you win you win bonus points, 50 bonus points. So send in your cards, and yours could feature this week. Natalie's just said, "I love what Sheila is doing. Reminds me of applique with fabric."
Definitely, yeah, and I don't actually know what I'm doing, so to be honest, that's really kind of you. So what we're going to do is do another little panel like the one we've just done here. So I'm going to, because I'll be able to cut it to the same size, so I just want to snip a little bit down here. So we've got 2 panels that will cross each other, which will be quite nice. We don't need to cut that off, I just need to cut that bit there, and one end of this. It's surprising how quick the time goes. I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if we could get one done with every kit? I was like, blimey, in your dreams, Sheila.
In your dreams.
Yeah.
I mean, we could. I was going to say we could do one later, but we can't, can we? Because it's Colour Me Happy.
Yeah.
Pink Pads a Go-Go this evening from 5.
Colour Me Happy.
I'll get involved tonight, Sheila.
That would be great, because you've probably got more knowledge on the Crafterscompanion ink pads than I have, just because you've been here for a long time.
Yeah,
so you'll
long
have
time.
known when they were, all the time, every day, all week.
Yeah. No, but I feel like Colour Me Happy is a show, again, I've got involved with that the last few weeks, mainly when we've had pens, but it'll be fun to do ink pads for a change.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do some like backgrounds.
Okay.
We'll do maybe some stenciling.
Yeah.
We can do some like masking and things. We'll try all sorts.
Yeah.
We'll try all sorts of bits. I'm sure it'll be fine. So what we've got now is we've got like these 2 panels. So if I put this one here and I put this one here, I might do that because they're not the full length, obviously, of the card. So what I might do is pop this onto here like this, and then what I think I might do with another piece of the red. Let's get another piece of the red here, and what we'll do, just to bring that red in, I'm going to grab a circle there, and what we'll do is we'll cut a circle. You don't need to die cut it. We'll just do like a little rose, I think. So it doesn't have to be like a proper circle, a full circle, because we're going to be folding it as well.
Yeah.
So let's just now do a spiral with that. And we can just do a rose, which will sit on the corner there, I think. I need to put my little topper on there. I need to just grab my tweezers. I need my back to front ones, so there we are. There's the not back to front as such, but
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like squeezers.
Squeezy tweezers.
Squeezers.
Squeezers.
Yeah. Squeezers, because you have to squeeze them to get them open, don't you?
That's it.
So that's the technical word for them. Squeezers.
Squeezers, mate.
Yeah. Got my silver squeezers out.
Good afternoon, Carol. She says, I nearly forgot. There's 8 trips up and down to the attic to get Christmas stuff down. Yikes, that'll be me this weekend. And Kim says, love these digital pads. I use them for the autumn blessings for Thanksgiving cards. Can't wait to use the Christmas ones. I bought a laser printer, and cardstock to use these.
Oh, wow.
And Carol says, Sheila, it is nice sometimes just to wing it, she says.
Well, sometimes we have to because we can come up to crafters with, lots of prep done, and then very often things change because stock changes all the time because, people are shopping in between us prepping and getting here. So that's, that's what happens actually. So let me grab some tacky glue here for this. So what I'm going to do now with this, I'm just going to put a blob of tacky glue on the bottom. Now, if you've got tacky glue, you can do this. If you want to do this with your what am I thinking of? Hot glue. Right, so what we do now, we use the tweezers, or the squeezers, to just hold that together like that for a second while we now layer these up onto here. So that'll just be drying, and that will cover that tiny little area that we've got at the bottom here that's not got. I'm going to do it that way because I can see a little bit of white. In fact, I can see a bit of white there. Let's do that. It's fine. I'm being too picky now, aren't I?
Well, it's your show, and do what you want.
Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Well, I actually am at this point. I am doing what I want.
Well, I know you are. Yeah, you're in charge.
So what we'll do, we'll follow this. It's got like a centimetre gap. So the same here, more or less. And then when we've got that little mismatched corner here, we can put our rose there. We're going to pop the beautiful dove onto our piece of white card that we cut a bit since. So let's just pop that on there. And then hopefully that little rose should be dry. We can pop that on there. And there we go. That'll go on there. So
must say hi to Helen Stewart as well, who says, hello, Ben and Sheila and team. I've been chatting for a couple of weeks as I've been making cards for fairs for the care home and for the family. Well, that's lovely, Helen.
Yes, definitely.
Do as well let us know if we've got pins, which I think hopefully we might have. We'll do some more pinning later on in our board.
Oh,
did you write the ones down, Johnny? You did. So we've got Exeter, Idaho, Lewiston, wasn't it? And Centralia, wasn't it? Yeah.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? Sounds like a gaming town, doesn't it? You know, if you're on a game.
What, Centralia?
Yeah. You know, or on a film, like a sci-fi film.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the kingdom of Centralia.
One man.
Yeah. That'd be
We need
good.
to get some more pins sorted.
Oh, yeah. Right, so we're going to pop our little dove on there like that. And then what we'll do, we will release the squeezers and we will pop this down here. And you know, these little roses, I've been making these for like 20 years and they just come in so handy to put down in places where you've got little gaps.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing as well, maybe probably in that paper collection with the Festive Folk, you're going to have there's probably going to be like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a paper with some leaves on. If not, let's just do this. Let's just bring something in here. A little bit of card there, textured card. 2 scrap pieces, put them on top of each other. Cut like that to create holly leaves. And then what we can do is we can just give those a little bit of a fold and tuck them in under that flower. So it's still bringing in that little Christmassy holly leaf, which is fine because we've got little holly leaves actually on the dove there. So, which looks quite nice. So we can pop that there. And again, it just breaks up that little blue edge that we've got. We'll tuck it underneath like that. And then this one as well. And obviously, you've probably got a holly leaf die, so you can be using that. Sometimes you think, oh, I don't want to get my die out of a machine. I'll just cut some. You know, we've been cutting holly leaves since we were children at school. So again, it's something you can do quite easily. Just tuck that in there. You could add a bit of glitter if you want to. You can add a few gems. But it's quite simple. And it's just a bit of simple fun, but with those nice papers.
Absolutely brilliant. Mallory says hello. Hi, Mallory. Let us know what your favourites so far. Send in any pictures as well. We would love to see them. And remember, all of these are available now on the web. Obviously, you have to pay shipping on these. You know, the price you pay is the price you see, and you can obviously use these over and over and over and over again. As long as you've got a printer full of ink and paper, you are ready to go. And yeah, look, we're giving you your Club Inspire price on these as well. So the Festive Folk, for example, £3.19 or $4.31 is absolutely huge value for money. One thing you might also want to add into your basket, which I know is on the show today, is the Essential Toolkit. So if you want to have the squeezy tweezers, $15.99 these are in the Essential Toolkit. One of the most sought after, one of the most shopped for kits that we've had over the course of the last couple of years. Launched this in birthday 24, wasn't it? $23.99 if you are a Platinum member. It comes with all your essential craft room bits and pieces in here, everything you need to start your crafting journey, everything you need to maybe start somebody else's crafting journey. A lovely way as well to take all of the essential tools with you on a holiday, to a crafting retreat, to a friend's house, you know, without having to take a load. You've got your craft knife in there. Notice super sharp, but we include the cap on that, so make sure you pop that back on whenever you're popping it away. That works beautifully with your ruler, so you've got your 6-inch metal ruler, and those two play perfectly with the self-healing cutting mat that we've popped in there for you as well. So that is self-healing once you're using that to do your cutting, whether you are on the inches side, whether you're on the centimetre side, whether you're using the angles that you've got on there as well. So those are the first 3 components of your kit. You've then got your 4.5-inch snips, again, super sharp. And the fact with these is they are brilliant for doing your fussy cutting. It might be nice to get with the collection here to cut those bits and pieces out your pads. You've got your protective sheath on there as well, so you can pop those away and not worry about getting your fingers caught. Squeezy tweezers in here as well, so if you want a pair, just like Sheila's been using there, you've got those. So they're like, well, they're back to front tweezers really.
Yes,
So those are included, and those have got quite a sharp point too, so we've obviously protected those with a little protector on the end of your tweezers. And then you've also got in this kit your pokey tool. No word of a lie, I remember when we first launched this, people were literally just buying the kit for that pokey tool. Because it is bigger, of course, so it's easier to hold, it's easier to work with, it's harder to lose. And I think, you know, if you do tend to struggle with the smaller pokey tools, you know, maybe find there's a little bit fiddly, maybe you've lost a load of them, you won't lose that because it's much easier to keep that in plain sight. So all of that is included in your kit. Nice little gift idea, stocking filler for any crafter out there will absolutely love that. It is £15.99. It is $23.99 if you're a Platinum member. Mallory Kellogg, Ben, I've sent a card from Stockton, but not Stockton up the road. Stockton, California.
Oh.
It's just south of Sacramento. We're going to do these tonight, by the way. We're just making a list now. So we've got those there. I'm just looking forward to pinning Exeter. I can't wait to stick one.
We need a big pin like that.
Yeah, can we get a massive pin like that? Exeter. Lois says, what a pretty card. Thank you, Sheila. Gorgeous, Sheila, says Lynette Price.
Oh,
the download, says Helen, a great value for money. You just print out what you need, and of course, they are there forever. Mary Pat has joined us as well, saying good morning, everyone from Montana. It's so lovely to have your company. We appreciate you. Thank you for shopping. Let's give you opportunities to get checked out now. Remember, these are all there on the website. You can literally buy them now. One click, you've got them, and you can literally start crafting with them this afternoon, which is so exciting. It may well be that you're sending in a picture for Friday Night Faves with a card that you'll be making in a couple of hours' time once you've got your downloads. Choose your favourites. Holler up in the comments if there's any particular set that you want me to flick through again. We can. And when we come back, we will do some more crafting. I've heard we're probably going to be crafting with Mary Woofmas. That's what I've heard on the grapevine, because apparently loads of people, Sheila, are saying that that's the one they want to see.
Woofmas, okay.
Woofmas, yeah,
okay.
Loads.
We'll do something.
Loads. We'll see you back here in just a few moments' time, yeah?
Here because I do love Crafterscompanion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafterscompanion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafterscompanion makes me look better.
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafterscompanion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Wayne. Got your pictures. I'll have a look at those in just a second. There's some more pictures come through. Even says, my most used tool out of that kit that Ben was showing is the metal ruler. It sits on a small magnet right next to my work surface. Mary Beth says, hi, everyone. I've been watching, but doing laundry, so not commenting much. Well, lovely to have you commenting, Mary Beth. And Sarah says, I've ordered the winter collection, Jolly Holiday, Love Christmas, Enchanted Christmas and Rustic Wedding. So there's other downloads available for you in that section as well. Do have a good look. Front page of the website, you'll see the category there with all sorts of digital downloads. Ben says, Helen, just printing out some of the merry Woofmas now to start making cards. I would love to see Sheila's take on it. Well, Helen, your wishes are command. We're going to do that in just a second. And we would look forward to seeing your mate when you get around to doing it. At Baz Jones says, my daughter and I have sent a card. Another one here, Johnny. This is Baz Joan, B-A-Z Joan, from Skipton, North Yorkshire.
Oh.
Hello to you both. Hello to you, and thank you for the card. We'll pin that on the board later. Glad to see the digital paper collections grow for some of the collections that are no longer produced, says Rosalind. And a few pictures. So I was obviously just filling up my water bottle whilst you guys were talking. So this is from Wayne. What's the story on the unicorn? You made the unicorn.
Why has he sent that?
I don't know. Oh, I asked for pictures of snow.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah, I made it that was during COVID. We had a massive snowfall and it stayed for ages.
Yeah.
We were living in a vicarage at the time there. It was a rented vicarage, an old Victorian vicarage, and it was this massive garden with just snow everywhere. So, yeah, so I just thought, right, I'm going to make a unicorn because I have a thing for unicorns, you know.
I like it.
So, yeah.
What did you use for its eyes? They're grapes.
No, they're not. I don't think they're grapes. I wouldn't have grapes in. No, because I couldn't go out. I think they might have been. They might have been pebbles or something from the garden.
Okay. There we got a picture. So this is Wayne's dog Sev, isn't it?
Yeah. So this was his dog that he had in his previous family life. So yeah.
Very
so you
cute.
had that from a being a puppy, like a young puppy. We were watching a video last night. It was trying to jump on the couch, but it was too small, and it just kept trying. So we were having a little giggle at that. But then, so that stayed obviously with the other family. So.
And then this picture is of Frankie. So Frankie's just been to the hairdressers, and he's had his Christmas hairdo. He's got his Christmas neckerchief on, and I mean, my goodness me, looking the absolute best. Look at Frankie.
Oh, Frankie.
How cute.
Oh, my goodness. Look at Frankie's little white eyebrows. He's like a Santa, isn't he?
He looks so proud of his new hairdo, doesn't he?
This is so cute.
Look at look at his eyes.
He's lovely. Look at him, he's lovely.
So
he
cute.
looks like a character, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's so sweet.
Oh, love. We love our pets on Crafters TV, don't we? As much as we love our craft. I tell you what. Thank you for all the pictures. Keep them sending them through. Because Helen, you asked so nicely, and you've just downloaded the Merry Woofmas. You said you'd like to see Sheila's take on it. So you're happy to do some crafting with the Woofmas?
Oh, yeah. Of course I am. Yeah. So I only printed out 4 sheets. So I'll show you which ones I printed out because I really liked the colour palette on this. I think it's really funky. It's a bit retro and it's just nice. We've got the words there. We've got the the snowflakes. So it's a little bit more sparse on there, but just really, really nice. So I think what we're going to do, I just rooted through I have a wallet of card blanks which I have as an emergency backup, and in there I found a DL card that I had chopped to be a bit angled. So all I've done is I've chopped like a corner off here and then gone down this side as well. So it's a little bit angled, a bit quirky. So I thought this would probably work with that. So what I'm going to do, I want to do like a couple of strips from the orange.
Right.
And this one here with all the words on. So I'm going to cut some strips and I'm doing it double. So let me just find what measurement I want them to be. Let's go with 1.5. So what I'm going to do is cut some strips to measure 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
And then we're going to alternate them all over the card blank itself. So what did we say? 1.5. There we go. So I'm not sure how many I'll need. So I'll maybe cut 3 or 4. And then we will put some of the little dogs on there. It's actually weird when you've got a digital kit and you print it out. And obviously I'm trying not to use anything else really other than
what's in the kit. Yeah.
What we've got on the papers, which can be a bit not taxing, a bit challenging. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So what I want to do now is I want to go like this. So I want to do like a stripy background all the way up like that.
Okay.
So we've just got a bit of a break in between. So I'm just going to see how many I would get on here and if I need to...
This is the other thing, isn't it, about digital papers, in the fact that you're not, how can I put it, you're not worried so much about making a mistake or being as frugal with it, because if you do make a mistake, you just print another copy out.
Exactly. It's really, really easy. It doesn't cause any kind of stress. You don't have to, you're not going to a massive expense. You're
No.
only using what you need. I think as well, you know, we like to buy the Christmas collections. In fact, we love to buy the Christmas collections. But then we don't always, because we're crafters, we don't always use it. We don't want to break into it, so we keep it. And you think, well, you know what, it was quite a lot of money. I don't really want to just make general Christmas cards out of that.
Yeah.
So whereas with something like this, you can print out the bits you need. And then obviously, if you need more, you just go back to it. It's absolutely the best thing. If you do classes or groups, you may no longer be stressed, because what you're going to have is enough paper for everybody in the group. The amount of times that I have gone, oh gosh, I've only got 4 sheets of that, and there's 12 in the group, so how am I going to divide this paper up so that I can make a sample card and then everyone can have a piece the same size? And it's an absolute headache trying to do that. So the great thing is about something like this, well, you just print them off and you go, right, I've got one for Jean, I've got one for Mary, I've got one for Caroline, I've got one for, you know, Flora, and I've got all these like papers now. Everybody's got enough. And what I will do, I'll give them all an extra sheet, just in case they go wrong. So again, these are simple things that you might not think about as a non-crafter. But for a crafter, if you're doing a class, it's like, I need to make sure I've got enough, you know, paper to go around. And you can do that with these, because you can print off as and when you need them. And, you know, it's great for that. Oh, you might be one of these people that puts kits together to sell.
Oh,
so again, you've got all the bits that you need here, which is brilliant. You just go, right, okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to print off 20 of one sheet. I'm going to make a project, use that sheet or 2, take a photo of it, print it out, put it in the bag, and then I can print all those papers off and everybody will have a full sheet. Full sheet of toppers, all the bits they need, the card blank, the ribbon, any extras that you put in. So it's really, really quite useful for that as well. Right, so what I've got a tiny little gap at the top here, so I am going to just fill it with a tiny bit of green there so it doesn't look odd.
Oh yeah,
it will still be the same pattern there, but we'll just at least be able to just trim that off. So I'm taking the weight off there while I make sure it's on there.
Yeah.
And then we can just chop that. So now what we've got is we've got like a patterned, oh, let me just grab that. That's not quite cut through there. There we go. That's better. So now we've got like a patterned card blank that we didn't have before. Now what you could do as well, you could even cut really thin strips now and put these on here.
Yeah.
And then the same with the orange. So you would cut really thin strips and put one in between, so it becomes a bit more kind of crazy. So what we're going to do now then, so we've got some of these picture frames are fabulous. And because you've got so many on one strip, well, we can just cut some of these out. So remember, I'm trying not to use anything other than what's on these sheets, because if you're a new beginner, you might have just tuned in and thought, oh, what is this on here? Oh, look, they're making some projects. And you could be downloading this, because it could be your first thing you've ever used for crafting, which again is great, because if you don't like doing it, you haven't wasted 50 or 60 pounds. You've just used a few pounds, tried it and gone, no, I really don't like it. I'm not as creative as I thought I might be.
Yeah. But like you say, all you need really is like something to cut with, something to stick with, get some card blanks.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a really inexpensive way to get in on crafting, isn't it?
It is. It's a totally easy way. Totally easy way, because we're not just giving you paper. Some people give you just digipapers, and I know we have some just digipapers as top-ups on the website for any kits that you might have had previously that you've run out of, which is great, because you've already got like the dies and things go with it, so that makes more sense. But on these sheets, you're not just getting the papers, you're getting like toppers, you're getting strips, you're getting sentiments as well, so you can really kind of, you know, it's a really nice way of having a go. And if you want to craft, or say for instance you've been crafting a while, or you're new crafter, or all of a sudden you get poorly, you know, and you can't go out, you've got flu or you've got some injury and you can't go out, you can't drive, you can't work, but you want to do something. You can print off a couple of digital images, you know, and just start making some little cards, gifts, tags, whatever you want to.
It's also a nice way, I think, to craft for the kids and the grandkids who might be interested in what you do and want to craft along, but then on the same face of that, you might not actually want to share your more expensive papers and expensive pads with them. So this is a nice, affordable way to craft with the little ones as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. And speaking about that, you could print them out like in black and white.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then the children can add colour to them.
Oh, I love that idea.
So again, there's other little ways of using them, you know, which is quite nice, really. So we're just cutting these little picture frames out, and then what we will do is we will stick some of these on, just at like quirky angles.
Yeah.
And again, you could do, you know, you could get your ink pads out, go around the edge of the card here, just to edge it with your orange ink pad or your green ink pad, whatever, just to kind of finish off the edge so it doesn't look like it's just kind of ended. And you can take a little bit more time than I am with these. We might as well do that last little one there because it's just, don't want to leave it out. So we'll have a couple of ovals then.
Okay. Masita Sandy Cockerthrow says, Sheila and Ben, I've just got my first CC order of 10. It's a Christmas by candlelight.
Oh.
And some blending tools and sponges. I am a happy camper, says Sandy. And lots more to come your way. And also the Crafty Halo Angel says, I love how well the printed papers are working. Yeah, I mean, just so much fun, easy to do, look amazing, and that price, I mean, it's bonkers really, isn't it? £2.
No, absolutely is. I just think that it's a really great way of getting into crafting, trying something. It's an inexpensive way, and I just think you're going to really enjoy using these because they're a bit different, and they're not out there on the market, so nobody else has got these. You know what I mean? They're not coming out in physical form, so you've got these, and you're going to use them, you know, to your heart's content, and have a really nice time doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add. Let's do that. So we're going to bring these down the edge, I think. We might have to overlap them just to get them all on, but that'll be fine. We can do that. Makes it a little bit more fun. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring in one of these dogs. I'm not sure which one yet. I think I might bring in
Johnny wants the Dachshund.
I'll tell you what. Oh, do you?
No, you go.
I don't think. Well, if I do the Dachshund, I can only do half of it because I want something to just bob on here, holding the sentiment. So that's why I was thinking like this one here. But we'll cut this out for you, Johnny, sorry, and then you can have it.
Yeah, make a little sticker out of it.
Do you want to make him a sticker or a badge?
Yeah.
Honestly. How old is Johnny? 5? No, he's not 5, is he? 41, okay.
41?
Yeah, you're never too old to wear a sticker or a badge.
Yeah. You're not sure how old he is. You get to our age, you just stop counting, don't you, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Definitely. So we'll leave a little green edge on here. So we've not really cut into the paper very much here because this was a half of a dog anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that just onto the edge. So it's just going to be popping on at the edge.
I can't believe you're 41. It doesn't seem 5 minutes since we celebrated your 40th.
Yeah, those days
I've
go
done another
quick, don't
birthday.
they? It's all downhill now, Johnny, as they say.
And, what hair?
You're right. What hair?
He says, look at me hair. What hair?
I was going to say your hair's lovely, but then he said what hair, so I couldn't say anything else.
He has got a lot of hair. He just keeps it short. He likes to have it nice and short. 41.
Blood pressure.
I'm 47 next year. I can't believe that. 47 next year. Oh, when did I get to 46? I don't even know, Johnny.
You're so young. You're all so young.
Well, Sheila, what?
Go on.
Sheila's 48.
Yeah, I wish. We were talking about it the other day, saying to Wayne, how old were we when we met? And Wayne was 49, I think. Yeah. 48, maybe. 48. I was 49. I wasn't 49. I was 50. 53 or something like that, or a bit more. No, it'll be 53 because I'm 60 next year.
I can't believe
So I am,
that.
yeah, I'm 60 next year. So I'm like, oh my goodness me. Oh, how did that come about? Anyway, we'll see. I'm 60, I'm going to be 60. There's no getting away from that. But hey, it's all right. Long as I'm alive, I'm happy.
Alive and crafting.
Alive and crafting. Okay, so what I'm going to do now as well, I'm just going to cut, let's see, from the papers, let's cut one of these little sentiments from here. So we've got, let's do, I mean, on the sheet here, we have got Santa paws, so should we put that on? Let's put Santa paws on because they're all dressed, aren't they, like Santa. So let's do that. Let's chop that out on a little bit of an angle. And again, this was the bit that was over the top of the Dalmatian. I'll get my scissors in the gap. There we go. So let's have a look what we might do then. So now all we need to do is we'll put this, I think we'll put this on some pads as well. You could put this onto some cardstock if you wanted and just layer it up so it's a bit more chunky. But for time, we're just gonna pop this on. I'm gonna do it at the bottom, I think.
Well, Helen says it's looking great.
Oh, thank you.
And Kim says, good morning from southern Wisconsin. We are bracing ourselves for record-breaking cold. That is supposed to hit us starting tomorrow. I know where I will be in my craft room, says Kim. Stay indoors, watch us, stick the heating on. We'll keep you nice and warm. Don't worry about that.
We will. Yeah, we'll warm your hearts up.
We've got Craft Along tomorrow, Masterclass. And a what tomorrow? A Joy of Gifting show as well tomorrow.
Really? That's changed again?
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness, honestly.
It's a craft vault, I think. A craft vault, Joy of Gifting.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, we love it. You know, it changes. You probably know more about our shows than we do, to be honest, because it keeps changing all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, we just go with the flow, don't we?
We just come in.
We just come in, do what we can.
Do what we can.
Do what we can. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then come back the next day and do a bit more.
Exactly right.
Let's do another one here. Let's do this one. I think this one needs to go here, and then we'll do another oval. So it's kind of going to replicate what we've just done here. And then we've just got room for one more. And then I feel like I should, and I know I didn't want to bring anything else in, but I'm just going to grab that orange ink pad that I had this morning because I think that's just going to finish off that edge.
Oh, yes.
I just want to make it like a little bit more framed. So let me just grab the orange. I've got them to hand.
French?
Here. Framed.
Oh, framed.
French.
I thought you said I'm going to make it a bit more French. So how's orange going to do that?
Oh, the orange always makes it French, yes. That sounded actually more Russian, didn't it, than anything? It didn't sound,
a little bit Russian, yeah.
Didn't sound French.
Orange.
Orange.
Orange is orange.
Orange.
Oui.
Orange carte.
Oui.
Le chien.
Le carte
le
orange.
chien.
Le chien. Beaucoup de chiennes. What's Christmas? Oh, how's that gone out of my head? Noël.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it Noel? There we go.
Le chien de Noël. Beautiful. I love that so much.
It's just a funky, fun card. Okay, so we've got another one to do, haven't we?
Yeah, I think it's a great example again of how you can take these papers and snip into them, use all of the different elements, and actually, as Sheila's been showing you, just use the papers that you've got from these sets to craft full-on cards. You don't need to be getting anything else. Thank you to Helen, who says the card is great, and Ben, a joke, says Carol Byrne. Why are Christmas trees so bad at sewing? Because they keep dropping their needles.
Boom, boom.
When we come back, what do you want to craft with? So we've done Merry Woofmas, haven't we?
Yes.
We've done Festive Folk. So what do you fancy? Bit of Nutcracker, Ski Lodge. We'll go through them all as well. We've got the North Star, which I know has been popular. Love Christmas. I mean, if it was down to me, but it's not, I'd go for the Jolly Holiday with The characters
isn't it?
is fun. Festive Folk we've done. So your other option is this one, which is your Home for Christmas. So let us know in the comments, what do you fancy seeing next? And as I say, we'll do another demo and then we'll go through all of the collections as well before we finish. So lots to do. We'll see you in 2.
Hi everybody, I am Cindy A. Lewis. I do have a YouTube channel, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm here because I do love Crafterscompanion products and Crafters TV and Sarah Davies. I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV, on all the scheduled shows. I've learned and so much inspiration from all the shows. I appreciate the Angel Policy using the inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own. And Sarah, I'm so glad you're back and fully in charge. I'm so happy about that. You could really sell ice to those in the North Pole. As you can see, all these bins back here are dies and stamps from Crafterscompanion, almost all. Those markers are all Spectrum Noir markers in the back. And these bins are all full of your kits, all the kits, like Sarah's signature kits and the different ones. So I keep them all together. And then down there are all, let's see, those are all in those bins, Christmas dies and stamps, mostly from Crafterscompanion. And I just have to say, I'm so happy that you are here and out there for all of us to inspire us. So thank you so much for letting me be a part from Little O, Oklahoma, USA.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafterscompanion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben, Sarah, Craig, Debbie, Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafterscompanion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there. Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more. Hints, tips and demos, laughter and fun. A world crafting community for everyone. So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to do a demo of the Jolly Holiday. If we get chance, maybe something quick with the Nutcracker. There was lots of people who bought the Jolly Holiday we've seen, and then I've just seen in the break lots of people saying Nutcracker coming through, Home for Christmas, Ski Lodge. Listen, if you want to see some more tonight, in Colour Me Happy, let us know. We're quite happy to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we could bring the ink pads in, couldn't we?
Of course we could.
Make the cards.
Yeah, we could maybe make some toppers out of things and then do some inky backgrounds or stamp some things around them, borders or whatever, stencils. I'm sure we could incorporate them all and it'll just, you know, give you a bit more inspiration as well.
Incorporate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. I didn't think of that. Incorporation, yeah.
Jen Shank says, joke for Ben. What does Santa say when he walks backwards? Oh, oh, oh.
That'd be cool.
I love it. Rebecca Dance has just sent an email to the studio. Thank you. We'll have a look. And Anita Larkham says, hi, Ben and Sheila. I'm 68 today. I've just got back from having lunch with my mum and my sister. Well, happy birthday, Anita.
Happy birthday.
What did you have for lunch, Anita? Was it anything? I bet it was something quite snazzy, wasn't it? And what did you get? Any nice prezzies? You'll have to let us know. Jackie Kosh says, since I can't have a real Christmas tree because of the cats and Gracie has seizures from artificial trees, I've been spending the morning putting together a Lego Christmas tree. I'll be busy for a while. 784 pieces.
Oh my goodness, how tall would that be then? Can you let us know?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to say a 7-foot Lego tree. I was going to say,
you'd be there
you're going to be there till probably January.
Yeah. I bet 784 pieces, it sounds a lot, but I bet, is it about that high?
Like a tabletop size. Oh yeah, do let us know. And
Send in a picture.
Send pictures when you've done it.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, Jackie. If you could send a picture of that, we'd love it. Right, so we are going to carry on with the digital downloads and we are off for a Jolly Holiday. And as I say, towards the end of the show, we will flick through all of these again. But Jolly Holiday is the one with all of the cute characters, with the raccoon, the polar bear, the fox. And you're just going to sort of riff it again here, are you, I guess?
Yes, I am. When I was... Oh, I've got sticky pads up my arm. When I printed this out, the first thing I saw when I saw this one, obviously I've cut the tops and the bottoms off here. Pull that down a bit more, then you can see it. So this was a full sheet, and I've cut the tops off and the bottoms, because this immediately said to me, this has got to be a Christmas game.
Right.
So
yes.
I printed out 8 of these. So there's 4 for the boards. I've just chopped those down. So what you could be doing is you could be putting 4... Grab a bit of card to make them more solid. Right. You could get 4 of those, like one there, put that on there, and that immediately becomes a bit more solid. If you've got your mount board, if you've got the mount board that we had on as a showstopper, it was on, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? So if you got the mount board, this would work perfectly on the mount board. So what you would do, depending on how many little ones you've got in your house that would want to play a game, I mean, you could do this with adults, it would be fun, you know what I mean? So all you're going to do, print out 4 of those for your boards. So we've got the 4 boards there. Maybe we could play this on our Christmas party day.
Oh, yeah.
Don't we? So that's what I had in mind for that. And then obviously I've cut, let me just move that Jolly Holiday sign because that was telling me which one was which. I've cut these as well, and these are going to be like the little pieces that you would have to find to put on top of your board. Obviously, the idea is that you find all the pieces and you fill the board.
Okay.
So what I did was I printed this out as well. This would be cut down and put onto the lid of the box that we would be putting the boards in and the pieces. And then this one has got 5 borders on. So I was thinking, well, this one is going to be great for if you made a box that would go along the sides because you've got the 4 borders there. So immediately you've got to make yourself a little game. So what I am going to do, I'm going to chop. We've got 4 boards there, so I'm going to chop some of these down and just show you how this would kind of work. I would really like to make this and complete it. So if I don't, I'm not going to do it today, obviously, but if I could do it and then get them in a box and make the box on the scoreboard.
Okay, yeah.
I think that would be quite a fun thing to do. So what I might do as well is I would put these cards, these pictures onto card as well, and then I would cut them all to the same size. Obviously I'm trimming them here, but what happens is when you're trimming them, they're all different sizes because I'm just doing it like by eye. So if you imagine what you would do, it would be a bit like, just like a lotto game.
Yeah.
So what you would do is you'd have your cards like this. So the idea is, I was thinking you could do it a bit more like a lucky dip. So the lid of the box would kind of have a hole in the middle, and then you just dip it, fish around, pull one out. If you've got it, then you can cover your picture up.
Okay.
And then the same with the smaller ones. So you'd have to do a full board for every person and then print out another full sheet so that you know you've got enough pieces to cover what they need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's sort of like a bit like Snap, really, isn't it?
A bit
That
like
kind of
Snap,
thing.
but not, So that's how that would work, like that. So let's just do this one as well.
And just to reiterate again, a few people asking about the papers that you've used to print these out on.
This is just 160 GSM cardstock, A4.
A4 cardstock,
from our collections.
Yeah.
So you can see then how you'd have that one there and that one there, and then you would cut the cat burglar as well.
Cat burglar.
So then what you would do, you could take one of the other sheets, I mean you could do one of these sheets and put these on the back so that it's not just white on the back. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you grab, say, let me see if I've got another piece of card down here that I can just use so that we can do it exactly the same size. So let's make sure that's the right size. So we can trim that down there like that. Let's have a look, like that. And then across the top, so we've got the same kind of edge. Now I did look at our nesting dies, the new stitched edge ones, to see if they were the same size as these, but they weren't.
What a shame.
Otherwise they would have cut them out quite nicely. But I did think that would have worked. So then what we would do is we could put this on a piece of card, and then we could put a patterned piece on the back. So you've got like a little game. So this wouldn't be a card. I mean, you could make it into a card if you wanted to, but this would actually be a little card game.
Yeah, I love it.
And again, you could do it as a kit, or you could even make and sell these on your stalls. You know, make some little card games, and you could even do Snap.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas Snap. So that would toughen that up a little bit. So let's stick that onto there.
I feel like because you've got even more characters, haven't you, on like the front paper? You could almost do create your own little Guess Who game as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would work quite well as that, to be honest. And then you could even do like I mean, you could possibly do it as like a dice game.
Yeah.
You know, where you do the you know, where they have to find roll it till they get the picture that they've got on the board.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Or do a couple of dice and match up the characters on the dice to then get a little token to place on their characters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can see now that's tougher than that one.
Yeah.
So that's more solid. So obviously you could put that over the top. Or if you've got, let's just measure what this is in size. So this is like just over 8 centimetres by, so you could do it to a full size, you know. Let's cut this down to there, like that.
Even just using them as tags for your presents as well, just punching a little hole in them, you know, a bit of ribbon.
That'd be really nice.
So many things you can do. The game idea is brilliant, though. I love that.
Yeah, once you start cutting into it and you know, and seeing where you can go with it, then it's quite good. Just move that getting a bit tangled here. Okay, let's pull it up a little bit more. So obviously you would cut it so that it came to a, you know, a size that is nice and even and easy for you to cut multiples of. So that then, so let's put that one on the back there like that. Chop that in a sec. So I'll put that on the back of there. And again, it can be an easy thing to do this, really. Basically, you're just cutting rectangles and layering them.
I've just sent the picture of the box. This is Jackie with the Lego tree.
Oh,
so it doesn't
okay.
say the finished size, but I started this morning, so I only have the bottom stand and first branches done. Producer Johnny's had a look on the Lego website, though, and he reckons, Jackie, it's going to be about 11 inches.
Oh, how nice.
Nice size.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really nice.
And hi, Joanne Madigan is joining us as well from Central New York. She says, I'm in my sewing room, but taking a break from making my daughter Grinch print placemats.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So what we've got now then, if you put something on the back like that, obviously, if you get the teddy out of the box, put that on, you won't actually see that you've covered that up. But if you've got something on the back, you can see, right, I've covered that up now.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, these other 8 images to do. So obviously, and as they feel around in the box, they can pull either a big one out or a small one. If it's the wrong one, then they have to put it back in the box.
Yeah.
And keep going like that and keep playing like that. But I think that would make a really nice little game for the children to do. I think it would be good fun. And again, because you've got other papers, I've only printed 3 out. That's that one and that one. And then you would do the box then and use this as the sides on the box.
Okay.
So that's just another little idea of what you could do.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. And let us know in the comments if you want us to do some more in Colour Me Happy later on. We are happy. I know there was a big sort of shout there for the Nutcracker when we came back from the break. So if you want us to craft a little bit more in Colour Me Happy with a Nutcracker or more, do let us know. What we'll do for the final 10-15 minutes or so is just show you through the papers, the collections that you've got here, because you might not have seen them yet. So these are all digital downloads available on our website right now. I think they're on the home page there for you. The ones that we're showing you now are the new Violet Studio Christmas ranges, but there are also digital downloads that have been on the website for a while that you can pick up. The great thing about these, don't forget, is that once you've got them, you've got them forever. You can print them as many times as you want. You know, you don't always have, you can select one page, like with this one here. So this is the Jolly Holiday. If you just decide, well, I just want to make a card with these characters here, don't have to print all 16 designs off, all 16 pages, just print the one off, and away you go. It's quick, easy crafting. It's affordable crafting as well. When you consider that you've got this forever now as well, you can print this as many times as you want. It really, really is incredible. So for £3.19, you're getting these 16 designs in your Jolly Holiday. And this is the one that Sheila's just been crafting with. And what's lovely about it is obviously you've got your sort of Christmas characters there, but you do get, and this is across a lot of them, Sheila, isn't it? You do get a lot of designs like this, patterns like this, that you can use outside of Christmas, which is great. Yeah,
definitely. They're not all Christmassy. So you're going to get some stripes on some, you're going to get some spots, you're going to get some little background foliage. Yeah. So again, lots of occasions to use these for after we go from December into the new year.
And again, lots of opportunities to snip into them, and you meet little new characters as you go through. You've got the deer. I've got a lot of time for the penguin with the earmuffs on.
Yeah, very funny.
Absolutely.
They are really cute.
Brilliant. But there's sort of stars and sparkles and snowflakes. So this is what you were using just then, wasn't it?
Yes,
for the game.
Yes, definitely. So it's really easy. You can see straight away it's like a board.
Yeah.
Done for you, really. You just need to layer it onto some cards so you've got some strength with it.
Here again, I mean, that's just crying out to be sort of snipped as borders, isn't it, really?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Again, candy cane designs here, although again, use that right round the year. Beautiful Christmas trees. And again, designs like this, yes, it's got a Christmas feel to it, but nothing to stop you from using that for a birthday card later in the year.
No, not at all.
And this is super cute. I love your idea. It's really stuck in my head. If the kids are doing their Christmas card exchanges at primary school, like we used to do back in the day, that would be so fun just to snip these out and get the kids to stick them on the envelopes to pop into the
Definitely.
post
I think
box
they'd
at
love
school.
that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd love it.
It'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
And again, you got all the different characters there on the little stamps. You've got your, is that the same collection? I don't think that is. I think that's a different collection. Is it? No, that is right. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, it is right. You've got your lights there, and then you've got your little holly leaves too. So that is the Jolly Holiday. 16 sheets in there, 16 designs for, £3.19. And remember, as soon as you've ordered these, they will be with you to download onto your computer. Next up, let's have a look at this one. I really like this one. It's the Ski Lodge.
Oh, yeah, I love this one.
So we had a physical pad of this, when was it? A couple of years ago, whatever. Always very popular. There was a 12 by 12 and 6 by 6 pad. And there are new themes in here, but it does obviously follow along from that paper pad. So again, if you've got the physical pads, this one, for example, you can use them alongside those pads. 12 designs this time around. I love as well, Sheila, how we give you like the smaller images, so you can just make your smaller cards, of course, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can be doing them as small as like 3 by 3, 4 by 4 with these toppers. And again, I like this. I like the fact we've got those borders there.
Yeah.
Some of those things can be fussy cut if you want to. You've got a lot of borders on that sheet, and then that's a really lovely one. And again, it's kind of a little bit retro, I feel, with those colours. The turquoise and the yellow
got
and
a bit
the
of
red.
that sort of Scandi feel to it as well, I think, a little
definitely.
bit.
And look at that one. I mean, that's gorgeous. I did print that one out because I just thought it reminded me of like the is it Ski Sunday?
Oh, Ski Sunday,
yeah. On telly, yeah. Where they used to go, go skiing down the slopes and.
Do you ski?
Competitions? No. I did go to Oregon with my my sister.
Yeah.
And when I went over to see in California, we drove up. This was when she was about 18. Drove us up to Oregon because her guardian at the time over there had a family in Oregon. So went up to Oregon and it was just so full of snow. He said, "We're going to take you skiing." I said, "Well, we can't ski." She said, "Well, I can teach you. I can ski." So she tried to teach us, and I just couldn't do it. I hated it. So I sidestepped all the way.
I love it.
Down to the bottom of the hill, like that. And because I couldn't do it, I just kept falling. I was really hurting myself and I was freezing cold. So I just walked down on the skis. So, yeah.
This is home for Christmas, this one. We did cross-country skiing, I remember. We did a charity event. We went out to the northern Sweden, out to the Arctic.
Oh, all right.
Back in... It was 2006, 2007.
Wow.
And I can't ski very well downhill, but we had the really long skis, when you just I could do that all right.
Yeah.
That's hard work, that is.
I bet it is. You'll feel that after when you've taken them off, won't you?
I know, you certainly do.
Yeah.
Home for Christmas. So this is 12 designs, £2.39, $3.19. And again, they're all really different. I would encourage you to maybe get a couple of these. Try these out. I love the American-style trucks in here, though. I think they're really
it's brilliant.
Cool.
I love that too. I think it's really good because we've done that truck a few times now in the cloche dies and also for the autumn harvest blessings die, I think.
Yes,
so again,
you
could probably incorporate that as well.
But again, loads of snippability. You've got your sentiments on these sheets as well. These I love. You can fussy cut these out if you've got nesting dies that will fit to cut those out as little toppers or gift tags if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But once again, lots of different designs. Opportunity to create smaller projects as well. I mean, there's 4 cards straight away, isn't it? Really.
It's brilliant. Straight away, 4 card fronts there, and no matter what size card you're making, you can put them on. You put them on little cards, big cards, but yeah, they're already good to go.
And this is why it's so brilliant, even for those of you who are new. All you would literally need is some card blanks to go with these, a bit of adhesive, stick those on. You've made you don't have to go all fancy and mats and layers and embellishments if you're just starting off.
Exactly.
If you're just cutting this down and putting it on a card front, you've made a card.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And they're great when you're doing things for you might be doing them for people who you don't really know. So you don't want to go all out, like you said, doing, shaker cards and things like that. Because a lot of the time, people recycle the cards anyway, don't they, after Christmas? And these can be recycled because there's no foiling on them. So it's really good. You've not spent a lot, but you still made a really nice card. It's great because you can just make flat cards that are less expensive to post. And yeah, I think they're really great. I think digital downloads have a place in everybody's crafting library, you know, because you can use them with existing things or not.
So Nutcracker, if you want to see this in Colour Me Happy, we'll be quite happy to craft with this later. So this is 16 designs. Again, obviously following on from the Nutcracker pad that we had from the Violet Studio range. Was it a couple of Christmases ago, I think? I always loved it. And it came, the Nutcracker, I'm sure there was other elements like, wasn't there a Nutcracker cracker kit? I'm sure there was. There was boxes of different kind of crafts that you could do. So this will just follow on absolutely perfectly. And you know, all of these you can use this Christmas, next Christmas, Christmas in 10, 12, 15, 20 years time. But I feel like the Nutcracker story is always one which, you know, is nice to do each year, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a traditional thing, isn't it? And if you've bought any of like our Nutcracker, you know, like the Nutcracker die from Sarah's Christmas Dream collection, you can be using that Nutcracker because there's lots in there, both on the papers and as dies. So, of course, stamps as well. So you might be able to incorporate this into that collection too.
And again, just as we get to the back there, I mean, not this one, I mean, that's cute. Again, if you want to make really sort of teeny-weeny cards, you can. But you've seen, again, in that collection, lots of patterns which are not necessarily Nutcracker specific nor Christmas specific, so you've got the option to be able to use these outside of the festive period as well. That is 16 sheets, so £3.19 platinum or £4.31. Next up is the North Star. I know there was a lot of people who absolutely love this a little bit earlier on as well. Just flicking through and again just checking the designs here. Again, use that right throughout the year. Just don't think about Christmas, about that particular design. This is beautiful again, and it's got a bit more of a, I don't know, a bit more of an expensive feel to it. This one, the design.
Yeah,
really,
I think so. It's a bit unusual, isn't it? And I quite like. I think it would work for anybody. It's quite masculine, I feel, as well. This, so, and a little bit more kind of not like. You know, if you're into your stars and the planets and things, it'd be nice to send someone who's into that as well. So yeah, I really like this, and I think those little toppers are great. I love that one.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So nice, easy, simple kit as well. That because it's not got too much in it.
It is £2.39 or £3.19. 12 designs in your North Star. Then this one here with the tangled lights is Love Xmas. This one. It's actually called Love Xmas, was it? Oh, it is, yeah, Love Xmas.
Yeah.
So that just makes me smile because that's what I'll be pulling out of my loft in about 5 days' time. Johnny's just gone, go and buy some new ones.
Go buy some new ones.
I don't know how they get all tangled when I put them away nice and neatly. But this is quite fun. This has almost got a bit of a, I don't know, like almost a bit of a childlike feel to it. That's the designs there.
Yeah, I think this would work with probably some of the retro collection. Because the colours are kind of those colours, you know, with the yellows and the greens and the reds and that blue. I love that one. I think that's really good. I love that one.
Yeah, like you said earlier on, I quite like the idea. I love the different coloured candy canes there. I like here almost like you could just pop that down and then get the kids to do like a little draw a line, like create their own words with it. You know?
See how many words you can make from that. Yeah. It would keep them occupied, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But again, more generic designs in here. Of course, candy canes and holly. Here is beautiful with like the Christmas lights almost like interlinking amongst the candles and the Christmas trees. Again, more generic designs. Holly leaves in there as well, and the holly berries. Again, another generic design in here. Some twinkling stars you've got. So again, 16 designs in your Love Christmas. That's why that one is £3.19 or £4.31. 2 more to show you with, in my opinion, the best one saved till last. This one here is Festive Folk. Was this the first one you demoed? I think it was, wasn't it,
Yes,
Sheila?
it was, yes.
Yeah. Again, just very different. It's got, I probably shouldn't say the name, it's got a bit of a kind of a Laura Ashley sort of feel to it, this one.
Yes, yeah. Definitely. There's a kind of with those designs on the papers, almost like a bit of William Morris as well, maybe.
Yes, 100%.
Because it's got lots of ditzy patterns, hasn't it? There's something everywhere where you look on there, lots of foliage and flowers and petals and buds and things. So it's really nice. I really like it.
That was obviously the topper there that Sheila used at the start of the show to create her first project. Do go back and have a look because, you know, whilst we've nowhere near crafted with everything, we have done 3 of the collections. And if you join us later on for Colour Me Happy, we do plan to have a little bit of a look and a play with any of the others that you might like to see. Festive Folk is 14 designs, £3.19, £4.31, and the last one is just sensational. It is Merry Woofmas. So this is £2.39, £3.19 for 12 designs. But once again, you know, I've just shuffled these around, obviously. Not necessarily very woofy, if you like. But then we get into this. I mean, look at all the different doggos there. Just so cute.
They are very cute. All dressed as Santa, which is funny, isn't it?
I love the fact we've included, you know, these Dachshunds quite popular again, aren't they? And Cockapoos, I know, seem to be everyone's favourite choice of dog at the minute. So you've got all of these. You've got beautiful sentiments. This, again, I love. Snip into that. 4 card fronts.
Yep, perfect.
Dashing through the snow is brilliant.
It is great, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Just the kind of thing that's going to put a smile on your face, isn't it? You get that as your little Christmas card. I love the little the doggy there with the Christmas bone. You've got holly leaves again. You've got Christmas puddings, I think, are absolutely brill. Again, generic sort of patterns for you to use at Christmas time. Doesn't have to be Christmas time. This is super cute. Look at those 2 there, little poodle. I don't know what that one is there. But I love the fact he's just wearing Christmas pudding antlers on. You've got Dalmatians, King Charles in there, little Springers, Bulldogs, dog bowls with Christmas puddings. You've got you've got snowflakes. This one here again, cut them out and use them as stamps for the kids. Christmas cards, little Westie there. It's just, it's a marvellous collection, this, and I love that you've got them all in little picture frames at the end there as well. That one is Merry Woofmas, my favourite. Let us know in the comments which is yours. Which ones have you purchased over the course of the show? Really easy to shop for these. You just literally go to the front page of the website, choose the ones you want, put them in your basket, check them out, and then download them to your computer. It's as simple as that. As long as you've got a printer and you've got ink and paper, you can literally start crafting with these in 5 minutes' time. How good is that? You've got no shipping, of course, because you know, you're getting them digitally. And once you've got them for life then. You can craft with these, print these as many times as you want. Use them this year, next year, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. £2.39 for the Merry Woofmas or £3.19. What a fab show, Sheila. And we're back for Colour Me Happy. So we're looking at ink pads, but we are quite happy to do more with this as well, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we can incorporate it somehow.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, definitely.
Good morning, afternoon to Samantha Chain, who's joined us, and Rosemary Orlando says, I just want to keep singing the song Jolly Holiday from Mary Poppins. It's a jolly holiday with Mary.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I'll stop singing and I'll say thank you so much for being with us over the course of the show. Massive thank you to Sheila. We will be back for Colour Me Happy very soon indeed. In fact, in just over